Hello, welcome to Ironhorse Customs. I'm Caleb, and I've been waiting to do this channel for quite some time, and I thought I'd take you into the journey of how I started this collection. So, the first things that I started with are the RWS books that got me started into loving trains. Of course, my favorite is, Edward the Blue Engine. That one was my favorite. I had to fix them because I've had them for years. I don't know what happened to the other six, but I also got into model trains. These ones I've had for my collection for a while. This was the first one that started all of my model train restorations. This one, of course, you've seen has seen better days because I've been meaning to fix it, but it's in need of parts, so we're just gonna leave it there. And one of my favorite models out of all of these, besides Thomas and Percy, is my 1997 Chattanooga tender engine. This one has been a lot to work on. And since this is a tender drive, it's a lot more difficult to maintenance, even though this thing's built to survive stuff. And so far, I've been collecting a lot from ever since I was 2. And this channel inspired me to do reviews and stuff. We will be doing reviews on, of course, Thomas at the Timberyard set, other stuff around in the collection. I have some of my rare Tommy stuff, like, of course, this big Tommy Thomas that took me quite some time to find. I'm glad I have it, and one of the things that I love about this collection is that I get to share all this nostalgia with you guys. And I'd like to give a shout out to some of my favorite YouTubers I watch that inspired model train repairs, collection videos, and information on Thomas and Friends all at once. I'd like to give a shout out to Train Boy, SMT Mainline, Unlucky Tug, and so I started out, my mom says that I started getting into the hobby of trains when I was 2, and it has been a while since my mom has told me that, and she says what inspired me is the model series of Thomas and Friends. Now, I do still have the DVDs, they're somewhere. I don't know what happened to them after a while.
So, for those of you who don't know, in the background here, I am Caleb's mom, and Caleb has been into trains since he was 2 years old. Caleb, what drew you to trains?
Well, Thomas and Friends, mainly, since I was that small, it seems like a really fun show.
What did you like about the show?
I liked how they used real models, like it really felt real, like I could actually go to the island of Sodor, and that's what inspired me to get more into Thomas after getting some of the book series.
So, after the books, what were some of the first trains that you got?
Some of the first trains that I actually got, I believe, were some of the wooden railway. I didn't have this much back when I was smaller. I had a small portion of stuff, but after the years, it grew. And I have a lot more, just not with me right now.
Well, that's fine. After you got into is there any special wooden ones that you have here that you'd like to tell everybody?
Well, one of the special ones is actually this wooden railway lady. This one's supposed to be a limited edition 2000, I believe, for Magic Railroad. I'm still trying to find Splatter and Dodge and Diesel 10 and stuff.
Okay. After the wooden ones, what did you get into? What did you move into?
Got into the Trackmaster era, I believe. This is my oldest Trackmaster Thomas. He's seen a lot of years. He's missing traction tires. He's missing stickers, so I decided to give him custom vinyl lining. Well, he's seen a lot of years. I'll give him that. And I believe one of the rarest ones that I have in my collection, besides my Steam-Along Thomas that took me quite some time to find, is the Thomas at the Timberyard set. A lot of people on YouTube have been saying that it's really hard to find, and I got lucky and I only had to pay for mine for around $80. I also have this Big Thomas. This was, I got this before the Timber Yard set, and so far this is my biggest item in my collection. And this thing was not easy to find. I had to get it shipped in from the UK, and I believe I paid around $100 for it. And of course, back a little while, since a little long time ago, I got into the take-along era. Of course, this is all the take-along I have now. I think I had some a long time ago. I believe I used to have an old Spencer. I don't know what happened to that take-along. Then, of course, after around 2020, when Mattel announced that they were going to the All Engines Go stuff, I was kind of shocked that they were going to do this kind of stuff, and I still prefer the older stuff. I just really wish Mattel would actually bring back the old stuff, but we're stuck with this, so I might as well go with it. And, of course, some of the 2022 Wooden Railway stuff I got is this classic Wooden Railway Edward. I also have a Henry as well. One of the fun things I like about these boxes is that you can actually see the model and just pull it out without having to worry about damaging it, because it could just slide back into the box. I also have my Thomas Minis, and I've been hearing a lot about on YouTube that they're getting a reboot for the 80th anniversary series. So I'll definitely look into getting some of those. This is all the Thomas Minis I've collected over the years, and I think I stopped collecting it around 2019. I believe some of the rare ones, I think, or at least I still think are rare, is this Special Silver Thomas, and, well, one of my, yeah. The Silver Thomas isn't too bad. It's small, it's a mini. One of my favorites out of this is the Special Metallic Edward. This one has seen a little bit of wear and tear along his tender and stuff, and he's overall my favorite out of all of these. I have this whole giant jar, so I'll probably do a YouTube video on showcasing this stuff. Or, technically speaking, I'll be doing a video on showcasing all of this. Maybe a collection video eventually. Any more questions? Like that.
Okay, so now that you've explained why you love Thomas and how much you've loved him with everything you've collected, how does that look now?
Well, it looks like I've gotten quite a lot over the years. I'll definitely say that.
So, even though you collect all of this stuff, now you have moved on to
Model trains, yeah. I've moved on to model trains, and I believe the first model train set that I got was the Santa Fe Super Chief Bachmann set. I've had this for a couple of years, and it's not too bad a condition, but... And, it inspired me to get model trains, and then, SMT Mainline is who inspired me to fix these model trains. Of course, there are some models where I need to buy replacement parts on eBay. So I do need to get replacement parts for my first model that I fixed. It did run. After a long time, he just started to fall apart, so...
So that's the first model train that you fixed?
Yep, this is the first one.
Can you tell us how that came to be?
Well, SMT Mainline is who inspired me to get broken model trains to fix them. So, I looked into my Ace hobby place by my home, and I went over there and they had a broken model train, which is this. They said it didn't work, it kept making a buzzing sound, and so I asked if they would sell it to me. I believe I got it for 20 bucks, brought it back home, and I believe I worked a long time on this, and then after a couple hours, I finally fixed it. And, I believe that...
What was wrong with it?
Oh, what was wrong with it? The motor and the gear housing on the inside wasn't making any contact to the main gears that would turn the wheels. So I had to add some washers to make it so it would stay contact, and that's how I fixed it. Of course, I had to take parts from it eventually after a while, but yeah, it's my first model I fixed. So that is the story for how I fixed my first model train. Now, my family has been on the lookout for broken model trains and Thomas stuff in general. They've been on the lookout for stuff like for my birthday and Christmas. And also, my grandfather recently got me some train mail. And I'd like to open this up with you guys to see what's in it. Wow! That is actually quite a lot. Wow! We got a Santa Fe breakdown crane. Nice. Now I have a breakdown crane. Well, it looks like we got an HO scale auto loader. We also have a couple different types of flatbeds. Some of these look similar. I believe I have 2 of the same flatbeds. Oh, it looks like we got a well, it looks like we got a brake van. And by the looks of it, it's a newer one. It's a Rio Grande, and it looks like it has metal wheels on it. We got a Rio Grande brake van. We got a, by the looks of it, a log loader flatbed, by the looks of it. And we got another Santa Fe caboose. We also have it looks like we got a Green Bay and Western boxcar. That's what it was called. So we got a boxcar. We also have this. We have a freight car that goes to the breakdown crane. That'll definitely be nice to have. And let's see what's on the second layer. Well, it looks like we got quite a different variation of different types of boxcars. We got a Gerber's. Gerber's steamed strained vegetables. Why did I think it was gonna be steamed? We also got a Heinz pickled boxcar. I don't know what else the rest says. Oh, we also got a Baby Ruth car. Nice. Baby Ruth boxcar. We also have a Railston Purina cereal car. We also have, I believe, it looks like we got a Santa Fe A unit. We got a motorized one and a dummy one. Yeah, the wheels are freewheeling, but here's a closer look at them. Yeah, they're not in too bad condition. Some of the paint's a little bit dirty, but I'll clean that up. Well, it looks like we got a Santa Fe boxcar. By the looks of the metal wheels, it's a newer one. Definitely got some pretty good weight. Definitely nice. We also have a Burlington Northern, I believe this is a gravel car or a tanker car. I don't know. But by the looks of it, it's a newer one. And, looks like we got an instruction manual. Handrail instruction manual from Tyco. Nice. I'm pretty sure that this goes with it. Well, that's the whole box so far. Thank you for watching my video. I hope to make some more videos to show you more of this amazing stuff. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If you know what some of these freight cars are, feel free to leave them there too. Leave a like and subscribe, and hope to see you in the next video.